The following portion of Ozarks Fox AM is sponsored by Habitat for Humanity. All right, it's that time of the month where we get to reveal my Habitat Restore project of the month. And this month's, is not even a repurposed project, it's just a restoration.
I love it.
It's a rave restoration. Look at
you
that.
You can do so many things. Rave restoration, rave renovation.
Let's take a look back at last month when I was shopping and I saw that rocking chair right there. It had been basically sanded down to the raw wood. It's kind of grayish, but it was really just the aged wood that was there. So it was just like, how do I just bring this back to life? Give it. And again, I love this project because it's not changing it. It's bringing it back and protecting that wood because it's very old rocking chair. Some of the spindles also had to be secured with some screws just to make sure it was stable.
Okay.
Didn't want you falling through.
Yeah.
So again, while this transformation is not like, ta-da, at least it's, you know what, it's gonna look great on somebody's porch.
It's gonna be a ta.
No da.
No da.
All right, here we go. Just restored, refurbished, restoration. It's just a pretty rocking chair.
Oh, that's beautiful.
See? It's just,
and it's shiny and like,
I did.
Ooh, it looks new and facelift.
So, facelift.
Facelift.
It's a rave lift.
A rave lift. There you go.
I'm just throwing my name and everything, Maddie.
There you go.
Here's what I did. It was basically just the raw wood. So again, I did sand with my electric hand sander just to get it down to absorb. I will tell you this. The wood is so old and so raw, you don't know how many coats of paint it took. It's still, now again, in a perfect world, I would have probably done 7 more coats of paint. It was exhausting.
Can I ask a quick question? Yeah. Why so many coats? Like with the raw wood?
Because the raw wood just soaks up the paint.
Okay.
And it just soaks it up and it eats it. So you put a coat on and it didn't even look like it almost painted it.
Really?
It was like, went from light gray to dark gray. And I was like, it's supposed to be black.
Like it's black, come on.
I did probably 7 to 8 coats of paint, which took a while. And then still, I was telling Grant, our photographer, I was like, it's still not shiny enough. So then I got sealer. I got a really high gloss sealer. So the high gloss part you see, it's from the sealer because I wanted it to be kind of shiny and almost sparkly, if you will.
Yeah.
And in person, there's little areas, and you can see partly where the paint really adhered, where it didn't. Again, this is not supposed to be brand new. It's just restored.
Restored.
Yeah, it's not going to be that solid black glossy finish like you see with a brand new one. But also, they don't make them like this anymore.
Yeah.
They don't make them like this. The ones you get sometimes are that plastic, or you have to put it together with an Allen wrench and some bolts, and it's just not meant. This is grandma's rocking chair.
Yeah, and add a bright pillow to it.
Oh, yes.
Boom, little pop of color.
On your porch, your back porch, again, I would keep this protected from the elements. Put it on a covered porch if you can. Yeah. Don't let it get rained on. You don't want it to get back to that state again.
Oh, yeah.
So this is heading to the Habitat Restore, and you can purchase this. And of course, all the proceeds go back to helping families right here in the Ozarks with Habitat for Humanity, helping them with shelter. So, but now it's time, Maddie, we gotta find another project.
Okay, yay.
All right, let's head back to the Restore. It's time to shop for my Habitat Restore project of the month, and I'm over here in the South Warehouse, which, by the way, you guys can shop at because it's amazing. It has tile, wood, cabinet doors, moldings, so many great things to renovate your house. I can't tell you how much money I've spent over the years on this. Baseboards, moldings, crown moldings, decorative moldings, and they have them all right here in the Southside Warehouse for amazing prices, and they're super long, so if you want that really good finished look with one solid piece instead of a lot of miter cuts in between, this is where you need to go. You can really elevate your home just by adding decorative moldings. Some crown molding around the top of a room really finishes it off. Great prices, and they're already primed. There's primed MDF, there's primed real wood. There's so many things here that you can use that somebody has donated, and you're helping families right here in Springfield. I love this natural wood. Like, if I had a car big enough, I would take this right here. Look at this big, giant piece of beautiful barn wood. I can see this being so many things. I could make a bench out of this. I could make a side table. I could make a decorative wall hanging. This huge, long piece can be like 3 or 4 different projects, but that's for another day, because I'm just looking at all this great wood, and there's shelves, and then there's rustic wood, and there's things I don't even know what they use for. Like, look at this crown molding. Here's a giant piece. You could just take this and put it in an existing room, or put it around a picture or a wall hanging. There's so many great options. Don't want that to fall. And then, you know what? When I was here shopping, I noticed something I've always wanted my whole life. When you see the movies, you always want that giant spiral staircase in your foyer when you walk into your house. Would you look at what somebody donated? Look at all these beautiful railings that would go at the bottom of a spiral staircase. So is it a little bit weird that I want to base an entire new project maybe build a whole new house just because of this. Now, I can't use this now, but in the future, I know I will, and it's available here at the Restore. You wouldn't believe how many items I've already found that I want for myself. I've seen a bench, I've seen a sofa, I've seen a mirror. Wait, we were just talking about wood. Would you look at this? These are solid wood, brand new interior doors. Would you look at this? Nobody's even used these. These are usually so expensive at a store because they're solid wood. They're not laminate, they're not hollow. You could take this and paint it. You could stain it. They have a variety of different sizes, brand new at a great price. So if you're looking to redo your home and really update it and upgrade it, you have to look at the Restore first before you go spend all that money elsewhere. And you're not even helping other people, you're helping people when you shop here. So let's see what else we can find. All right, loving this. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Guys, look what I found. These oars, okay, I'll be honest with you. I was doing some design work for our station and for a client a few years ago, and you wouldn't believe how many of these oars I found that were painted and decorated in a nautical theme and that were a lot of money. So what if I can take these and create my own decor that's with a nautical theme, but something kind of fun and funky, and maybe use my perfect edge paint technique on these oars? If you have a nautical themed like lake house or just a room in your house, this would look perfect. And you're helping people right here in Springfield at the Restore. So here's the thing, guys. I gotta get Rowan down to the cash register to make my next project. So hey guys, we'll see you at the Restore. The preceding portion of Ozarks Fox AM was sponsored by Habitat for Humanity.